WWE SmackDown result takeaway from London. Uko imikino ya WWE yarangiye yaberaga i Londres mu Bwongereza. Randy Orton defeated The Miz fairly quickly. There was never much doubt there, and the Viper is always a welcomed presence in the title picture. Matt Cardona's return is a nice boost to the mid-card, but Trick Williams is clearly the star WWE is preparing to elevate. It's probably too early to give him a title match, but pressing him in this spot helps legitimize him, and he earned his place in the match. Damian Priest went over Solo Sikoa, who feels more tied up with the Wyatt Six at the moment anyway. One half of the Terror's twins needed a new director after a long, grinding feud with Aleister Black, and this accomplished that. Sami Zayn might be the favorite to ultimately face McCarthy and revisit their old rivalry. He defeated Ilja Dragunov in a strong main event to close the show, which was also an excellent showcase for the Mad Dragon. Uko niko imikino yarangiye ya WWE yabaye mu iri joro. Randy Orton yatsinze The Miz mu buryo bworoshye kandi bwari bwitezwe na benshi. Igaruka rya Matt Cardona rizongera imbaraga muri mid-card. Gusa Trick Williams niwe ugaragara nkaho WWE iri gutegurira kuzaba umusitari w'ahazaza. Damian Priest yatsinze Solo Sikoa. Sami Zayn biragaragara ko ari ufite amahirwe yo kuzahura na McCarthy. Nyuma yaho Sami Zayn yatsinze Ilja Dragunov mu mukino wari ukomeye kandi wari witezwe na benshi kuko wari wo mukino w'iri joro. These four will battle in out on Saturday, Jan 24th, and no matter who wins, it should be a fun match to headline Saturday night's main event. Aba bane bakazaba bazongera kurwana tariki 24 z'ukwa mbere, azaba ari kuwa gatandatu, kandi uzatsinda uwo ari we wese bigaragara ko azaba ari ijoro ryiza kandi ry'imikino ishimishije. For the 16th Jan episode of Blue Brand, it would feature more high-stakes opportunities, including a handful of matches to determine who will go to Saturday night main event to battle in #1 contender match to face Drew McIntyre for WWE Championship. Kuri aka gace ko kuri wa gatandatu byari ijoro ryiza ryo kugira ngo abahatana bahatane kugira ngo hatoranywe uzajya mu irushanwa ryo guhatanira umwanya wa mbere ariwe uzahura na Drew McIntyre bahatanira ikamba cyangwa umudari cyangwa umukandara wo muri WWE Championship. WWE pulled the trigger last week by putting the championship on Drew McIntyre, a move the Scottish Warrior badly needed to feel like a real top guy again. The important part though was never just to win, it was always going to be the follow-up. WWE yakoze ibyo Drew McIntyre yaramaze iminsi ategereje. Uyu munya-Scotland nicyo yarakeneye kugira ngo yiyumve nk'umuntu uri hejuru y'abandi. WWE ikaba yamushyize kuri finali y'abahatanira championship, ubwo uzatsinda akaba azahatana nawe. McCarthy made that clear immediately by saying there would be no rematch with Cody Rhodes, effectively cutting the American Nightmare out of the picture. That opened the door for Randy Orton with the talking about revenge. Before things went off the rail when Jacob Fatu joined the fray, McCarthy bamaze kumushyira ku mukino wa nyuma yahise avuga ko Cody Rhodes atari mw'iryo rushanwa. Ibyo bihita biha umwanya Randy Orton. McCarthy avuga ko umukino we na Randy Orton azaba ari nko kwihorera, ariko bakiri muri ibyo Jacob Fatu yahise aza ateza imidugararo. The segment did an effective job of showing that there are many people coming after the title, driven in part by the #1 contender match later in the night, as well as the early building toward the Royal Rumble. ako gace kerekanye neza ko hari abantu benshi baharanira kuzaba aba mbere muri WWE ariko berekeza no mu irushanwa rya Royal Rumble. Rhodes later came out to a mixed reaction which felt like a honest reflection of where things are right now. The crowd that once carried him to the title was not fully there anymore, especially in McCarthy territory. Rhodes even admitted his reign has grown stale, which felt less like a storyline beat and more like reality catching up. Cody Rhodes nawe yinjiye aza ava ku byo bari kuvuga, yerekana aho ahagaze, ariko abafana be ntago bari bahari bamushyigikiye kugeza atwaye umukandara kubera ko yarari mu bafana ba Drew McIntyre kubera bari mu Bwongereza. Still, Rhodes showed why he is still a top guy on the microphone. He won the crowd back by naming dropping what culture pro wrestling, talking up London as city deserving a wrestling mania, and then declaring himself the first enter in the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes nubwo abafana be batari bahari yashimangiye ko akiri uwa mbere, bityo abafana b'i Londres baramushimira cyane, ababwira ko n'umujyi wabo ukeneye kuzaberamo imirwano ya Wrestling Mania. By the end of the night, Rhodes shifted gear completely. He talked about wanting to give Fatu a receipt for interfering in the WWE Championship 3-stage of Hell match and called him out. Ijoro ryagiye kurangira Cody Rhodes yigaruriye abafana, bityo abwira Fatu ko ashaka no kumukura muhatanira umukandara. There is no doubt that Cody Rhodes is over around the title picture no matter what, but he clearly needs a distraction and breacher right now. That's what's being built with Fatu, a program that should carry into the Royal Rumble and potential beyond. Bidasubirwaho nta gushidikanya Cody Rhodes azaba ari mu bahatanira ikamba, ariko WWE ikaba iri kubategurira umukino wa Royal Rumble kugira ngo abe agiye kure aho azahuriramo na Fatu. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any suggestion, write the comment. Wakoze kubana nanjye, itegereje cyangwa ingano zibanye muri comment. Wakoze, ugira ibihe byiza.